Alright, we're back. What we really want to do is to get our data out of our database using SQL, or the structured query language. But before we get to that, we're going to need to figure out how to connect to a database. We'll use a SQLite database as an example because SQLite is fast and simple while still containing enough functionality to introduce you to all the necessary concepts of querying a database. There are times when you would prefer to use Postgres or MySQL, but for our purposes here, an introduction to interacting with relational databases in Python, a SQLite database is perfect. We'll once again look at the Northwind database. There are many packages we could use to access a SQLite database, such as SQLite 3 and SQL Alchemy. We'll use SQL Alchemy as it works with many other relational database management systems, such as Postgres and MySQL. So without further ado, to connect to northwind.sqlite, we need to import the relevant function createEngine from the package SQL Alchemy. We then use the function createEngine to fire up a SQL engine that will communicate our queries to the database. The only required argument of createEngine is a string that indicates the type of database you're connecting to and the name of the database. Next, in order to query the database, we need to connect to the engine to do so. But before we do this, we would like to know the names of the tables the database contains. To do so, apply the method tableNames to the object engine. This will return a list of the table names that you can then print to the console. Now it's your turn to do the same. Fire up that database engine and print out those table names. After this, I'll be back to show you how to connect to the engine, how to query your databases, and then you'll get loads of practice writing your own queries to import data from relational databases.